There's a massive forest under the ocean, towering, moving, breathing, and most people don't even know it exists. It doesn't make noise, it doesn't beg for attention, but it's one of the most powerful forces holding this planet together. And no, it's not coral reefs, it's not some mythical Atlantis, it's the kelp forest. And what it does will make you question why we ever stopped paying attention to the ocean. Kelp forests are real, they're not rare, they're not new, and yet they're one of the most underrated ecosystems on Earth. Some of them stretch over 100 feet tall, yeah, taller than a 10-story building. Yet we walk around like they don't exist. They grow along coastlines, clinging to rocky seafloors like quiet giants. While we're busy looking at Instagram sunsets, they're out here feeding thousands of marine animals, absorbing carbon from the atmosphere, purifying the water, and literally protecting coastal cities from destruction. And get this, kelp can grow up to 2 feet per day. That's faster than a bamboo tree. Faster than your data subscription disappears after an update. Faster than your neighbor's baby learning to open apps. It's one of the fastest growing living things on the planet. But it's not just about speed, it's about impact. These forests are homes, not figuratively, literally. Fish, sea lions, sea otters, urchins, starfish, crustaceans, whales, even sharks all live in or pass through kelp forests. It's a full neighborhood. Sea otters even wrap themselves in kelp to keep from floating away while they nap. You think weighted blankets are a modern thing? Kelp's been doing that for centuries. Now here's where it gets wild. Kelp forests absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. A lot of it. So, while we're out here talking about reducing emissions, kelp is quietly working overtime, pulling carbon from the air and locking it away in the ocean. Not because it's trying to win awards, just because that's what it does. Kelp also reduces wave energy. You know those dramatic coastal storms that destroy shorelines and flood towns? Kelp forests absorb some of that impact, like a giant natural shock absorber under the sea, without asking for funding or approval. And there's more. Kelp doesn't have roots like trees. It uses something called a holdfast to anchor itself to rocks. These holdfasts create mini habitats too. Dozens of tiny creatures live inside them. It's like if a tree's roots were also an apartment complex. Efficient, quiet, brilliant. And the oxygen? Kelp produces oxygen too. A single kelp forest can generate enough to support a huge number of marine life, and help oxygenate the water. You hear people say, rainforests are the lungs of the earth. Fair, but let's not forget the lungs underwater. Kelp's pulling its weight without needing a PR team. But, here's the catch. Kelp forests are disappearing. Fast. Sea urchins, those purple spiky vacuum cleaners, are munching their way through entire forests. And because we've overfished the predators that keep urchins in check, like sea otters, the urchins are multiplying like nobody's business. In some places, like Northern California, entire kelp forests have vanished. The seafloor turned into an urchin wasteland. Dead silent, no fish, no otters, no life, just empty rocks and hungry spikes. But people are fighting back. Not with machines or chemicals, but with sea otters. Literally reintroducing otters back into areas to eat the urchins and let the